all new Guardians of the Galaxy. Just in time for the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Great business strategy. Yes, Frontline fans, welcome back. And guys, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review. And guys, today we're going to be talking about the all-new Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 1. This is written by Gerry Duggan, who wrote Deadpool. And then we have Aaron Kuder, who does the artwork, who's done a lot of DC titles in the past. If you guys are not familiar with his artwork, he's done Action Comics, Superboy, he's done the Doom series, he's done Spider-Man and Deadpool, Death of X, he was the artist on that. If you guys, that's one of his most familiar projects. And for me, his artwork is, it's okay. It's that artwork that kind of has to grow on you. It fits certain things, doesn't fit other things, and that's how I felt with Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm used to like highly detailed characters with this series, so it's gonna take some time for the artwork to grow on me. But nevertheless, it wasn't poor in any way. It's just a different type of style for me. So, the way this book opens up is really cool, especially on the titles page. It just reminds you of, you know, that real 80s vibe. It's like all new Guardians of the Galaxy in fluorescent colors and smash and grab. And it's just like, yeah, that's kind of real fitting to the way it feels when you're watching the movie, you know? So they wanted the reader to have that real familiar feel. So, and even the introductory is nice because it's like the next great galactic adventure starts here. So that was really neat. So, what is this story about? What happens here? So, in this particular book, we get to see some, you know, regular aliens wheeling and dealing, doing their things. And then the next thing you wind up seeing is this Galactus comes through. And you're like, holy shit. Really? Galactus is coming through? So right away it surprises the reader and you're like, what the hell is this about, you know? But literally, you know, is once all the people flee, Galactus's head splits open and where do you see come out? The Guardians of the Galaxy. They've been hired to do this particular job. They had to steal this this box that was hidden in this wall, and it was quite interesting to see. It was really kind of funny to see that. And then once the people on the planet realized it was fake, they started chasing them. But the Guardians of the Galaxy, they wound up escaping, and they had to deliver this particular thing to a what you thought would be the Collector, but it's not the Collector. And they go inside this weird fish mouth, and his name is the Grand Master, and he is the one that hired the Guardians to get this artifact to put in his collection. And we found out that it's this like little miniature galaxy that's protected by this bubble. And if you break this bubble, the galaxy will take over and replace the current galaxy. So that's something you don't want to screw with, right? So it's quite interesting to see. But the Grand Master winds up blackmailing or double crossing the Guardians of the Galaxy, saying that now they have to steal from the Collector. And they're like, hell no, I'm not going to do this. So Gamora tries to, you know, take care of this guy, and this guy's pretty strong. And he's like, I'll let you attempt to, you know, killing me the first time, but I'm not going to let it fly the second time. So he's just like, if you get this thing from the Collector, he's like, you'll be rich beyond your wildest dreams. So really, in a way, they're kind of forced to do this. Now, what this book kind of does briefly at the end, which I'm happy they did, was they touched a little bit on all the characters. And they're all not familiar from what you're used to reading in the previous series. Ever since what happened on Earth, certain things have changed about them. You know, Drax, he's like this guy that meditates all the time, and he's find like this lack of violence type of thing. You find that Gamora is very, you know, different. She has she's very self-centered to herself. You find that Groot is not growing his limbs anymore, and just everyone is a little bit different, except Rocket and maybe Star-Lord. He's the one that's most put together, which was kind of a scary thing, and Rocket makes that reference here. So by the time you wind up getting to the end of the book, you wind up seeing a mysterious character planting little tree branches or little plants, which would be like an army of Groots, right? And so maybe that's taking away the power why Groot can't become big anymore. So who is this mysterious character? We don't know yet. What's going to be the outcome? A big Groot army? I don't know. So really interesting story here. So what did I think overall? I thought the story was good. It was kind of a quick read. It was good to see the Guardians do a job together and interact with each other, and I like that they are going in a different direction to try to bring, again, like I said in a lot of other reviews where I'm looking for characters to flesh out more, and I felt that Brian Michael Bendis didn't add any more depth to our characters in Guardians of the Galaxy, and it looks like right away that Gerry Duggan is adding more depth to these characters, giving them more story, and that's what you want to see to progress the series, to keep the series going, where I just felt like Brian Michael Bendis' series was just, the Guardians were just there. They would do a mission here and there was just no real depth to their stories. We added character like Angela, and Iron Man was there, but there was no depth to the characters. And right away, Gerry Duggan is establishing these characters to say, hey, these are not the characters that you once read. They're a little bit different. Things are changing about them a little bit. So it will be interesting to see where this all goes. And it was a good, interesting issue, and it has me intrigued for issue number 2. So with that being said, it wasn't perfect. The art wasn't perfect. So I'm going to give this one probably a 3.75 out of 5 stars. I've read a lot stronger books this week so far. And even though this was good, this wasn't elite compared to some of the other books that I've been reading. So yeah, 3.75 out of 5 for me. Guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of All New Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 1. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Are you going to see the movie this weekend? Are you excited for it? So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. And until the next comic book review, check out comicfrontline.com. Also check out our live show on Google Hangouts or whatever they do it now on YouTube, which is every Tuesday night, 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's around the time range we start. And fans, as always, see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.